Hi there, it's Stu here from PowerStockTradingStrategiesReview.com. Now, as you are probably aware, I promised you guys a review of PowerStock Trading Strategies 2, which is due for release on the 20th of February 2013. Now, just as a quick reminder for you guys that if you register on the website PowerStockTradingStrategiesReview.com and then go on to purchase the PowerStock Trading Strategies 2 course, which I'm sure you will, then I will actually personally send you a free Nexus 7 notepad. Now, I actually have one of these notepads. They're brilliant. I actually prefer it to the iPad simply because it's more portable. It's actually more portable than the iPad mini, which is actually too big to fit in a pocket. And I've just kind of loved the way it works. It's simple, it's easy to use, it's quick, it's powerful. It has pretty much most of the applications that you could ever really want to use that Apple also have. So there's little to choose other than that it's easier, it's faster in many respects, and it's actually easier to read content on, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to provide it, because compared to the iPad mini, it does have a better screen resolution than the iPad mini, which is pretty important for reading. More so if you're doing something like this, where you want to sort of take a course or videos or whatever it is with you. And resolution, therefore, is important. Certainly if you're looking, say, at stock charts and doing some forms of analysis and what have you, where that kind of detail is important. Now, here we are, where I've been given access to PowerStock Trading Strategies 2 member area. Now, one of the key things that you need to understand in terms of the course is that the key thing to be aware of is that it's not only the content that you see on the course that's important, but also the support and mentoring that you receive from the people that produce the course that is hugely important. And as a result of that, you need to sort of weigh that up. A lot of people assume that that it's the content, you need all this stuff, and there was, over the last sort of few years, certainly with the trading courses and certainly similar things with internet marketing as well, it was kind of the presentation of all this bundle of stuff that was important, whereas a lot of it was just content for content's sake. It was just padding out to make stuff look better value for money, whereas in fact you really weren't paying for much more than just a rehash of the same content in different formats. And this is one of the key things that you have to understand with what good quality training is. It's about the substance of the course. It's the support you receive from those that have produced the course. In this case, it's Todd, Dave, and Doc. And the quality of that support and the mentoring that you receive. And in terms of that, what you have to understand is that these guys actually work with you. They don't just sort of chuck a load of content on the site and then say, here we are, get on with it, we'll leave it up to you. They answer questions, they provide updates pretty much daily, they show and prove their strategies and techniques daily through their own trading, which they show you. So if you're new or an experienced trader, you can look at exactly what they're doing, and they're using the exact same techniques and methods which, as you can see in this website, they teach. Now, on this, we can see it's like a schematic of how the whole training program builds up. And it's presented now. I'm kind of not allowed to show you too much because there's an awful lot of content here, and also I don't want to give too much away, but to give you an idea that the course is taken from the initial stages. So we have the Millionaire Trader's Mind Map. Now if we have a quick look at this, now of course the course is being updated and added to as I speak. So by the time we get to the final release, some of this will of course change. And I don't mean the content, I mean the sort of how the site is and what have you. So, you know, we have like a welcome to the course overview, which explains how the course is and how it progresses. And then the trader's progression. Basically, all this is about your mental mindset. Now, having trained traders for many years myself, if you only have to look up Stu Wisson and Insight Support, you'll find that, you know, I've been doing this for years, and this is the first actual sort of third-party course and mentoring program that I've ever promoted, simply because I know this is something that I wish I'd produced, simply because it's so good, so well put together. The content is superb. The support you receive from Todd, Doc and Dave is unique, and you know, I believe it's something I should put my weight behind and support, which is what I'm doing here. So what we have with Trader's Mind Map is basically the whole mental philosophy of being a trader. It's what you have to put yourself, put your feet and shoes into, for want of a better description, into what it means to be a trader. Because trading, after all, is a business, and you have to really understand that and how you position yourself in that. A lot of people make the mistake when they trade is that they trade in terms of, I've got to make money, which is good, you know, you do have to make money, but they trade in terms of, it's kind of a bit of a gamble, it's kind of just something that's of a little bit of interest, it's something that they're trying to do, whereas you really have to take it seriously. And these first initial 6 modules, which are very detailed, take you into that whole philosophy of what it means to be a trader, where you need to sort of put your mindset as a trader, where you need to see your trading in terms of where it is as a business. So those first 6 modules are incredibly important. Next we move on to, if my internet connection isn't dying on me. So then we move on to what it means to be finding stocks and how it means to finding the candidates for finding opportunities. Now, it's all well and good knowing analysis and everything, but it's actually finding them. And when I was teaching traders years ago, one of the key problems that people had was actually trying to find something, because there's so much out there. So these modules from 7 to 12 actually teach you how it is that Todd, Doc and Dave find their stocks, their charts, they're looking at, their candidates for finding good quality trades. And this is hugely important, because if you find the wrong ones and you're looking at the wrong ones all the time, you're never going to find any opportunities there, or you're going to believe you're finding opportunities there, and what ends up happening is that you're trading on something which really isn't worth trading, and this leads to frustration. It causes a great deal of loss, it causes a lot of heartache. So you need to get it right first off. So we have a Millionaire Trader's Mind Map where we get a mental side straight, and then we have how we're sort of moving on towards finding the candidates for trading. Next we move on to charting mastery. Now this is where we sort of move on to the sort of technical analysis aspects. There's a huge amount to cover here, which I do not have the time really to cover, because there's probably a good day and a half, 2 days worth of video alone in this whole section. But basically the premise is that it teaches you analysis in terms of the techniques and methods that Todd, Doc and Dave use, and these are hugely powerful. I can't go too much into detail, but you know, this is obviously technical analysis, and it's what I teach, so I do understand it. However, the way they're reading it, how they're reading certain aspects are slightly different, and the way they're teaching it is certainly very interesting, and not only very interesting, incredibly powerful, because some of the techniques and setups more so that they use are, as far as I can tell, hugely profitable in terms of just how effective they are. Now there's certain sections here I can't cover. Stock solution game plan. It's the sort of the kind of the meat of it. So if I show you that, I'll be giving too much away. The options bootcamp experience. Again, we're sort of moving on towards the real meat of the course, and if I show you some of those videos, I would probably get into a huge amount of problems, and I don't want to give too much away because it would stop people sort of searching on the internet and saying, oh, this, and this, and this, and it'll lead them down the wrong path, and I kind of don't want to lead you down the wrong path. I want you to follow what these guys, you know, trading strategy, Power Stock Trading Strategies 2 have put together, and it's important that you do that. But what I really want to get across is that the following modules that you see, well, not the modules, following sections, which each include sort of around about 10-15 modules of their own, do cover such an enormous wealth of experience and technique that are proven to you day in, day out, that allow you to profit from trading. And the idea to understand is it doesn't matter whether you're new or experienced as a trader. These methods work. Todd, Doc and Dave from Trading Concepts Inc. prove to you every day that they work, and they provide the mentoring, experience, understanding, methods, techniques and skills in teaching you how to become a really profitable trader. I will aim to do another few videos, maybe covering some of the finer detail, but obviously, you know, I've got to tread carefully here because I don't want to give, you know, this is copyrighted material after all, and I don't want to give too much away, but after all, I just kind of going to give you a bit of a taster as to what's there. This isn't the final product, obviously, because I've been given sort of pre-release access to it to give you guys an idea of what's there, but just to finish off, you can have a look at this this chart here, which details the whole sort of process, as it were, of what it is on becoming a trader, a successful trader, and using the techniques that Todd, Doc and Dave at Trading Concepts have put together. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to come and visit PowerStockTradingStrategiesReview.com, where you're either watching this video already there, or you need to head over there now, because I'm giving away everyone that registers on that site and then pays and joins the course a Nexus 7 notepad. You'd be wise to do this. This course is going to sell out incredibly quickly. The sales page is only going to be open for 7 days from the 20th of February. It's just going to go so quick. They're not going to just grab everyone that joins. They need to do it professionally, which is of course what they are, and as a result of that, they're only going to take on people, as a decent number of people that they can effectively mentor. So you need to be ready for the 20th. By being ready, you need to register on PowerStockTradingStrategiesReview.com, and by doing so, you will be in line for both a Nexus notepad, and you will also receive timely updates way before the launch is, and further updates not only from Trading Concepts Inc., but also directly from me in relation to sort of further reviews, further information and insight that I gain from other avenues as well, and directly from Trading Concepts too. So do that now. Go to PowerStockTradingStrategiesReview.com. Be in with your chance to make sure you get your chance to receive a Nexus notepad, and we'll see you there. Look out for the next video that's coming along in probably the next few days, I imagine. Okay guys, take care, and look forward to this really exciting launch.